Warning, before I show you what he says, you must know that Allah, the creator of everything, He's not like me and He's not like you. He's not like anything He created. He does not come up and He does not come down. The angels, they live in the heavens. They come up and down, not Allah. Allah is not like the angels. And I will provide evidence for what I'm going to say, so watch this whole video. Remember that this man is not a prophet, and what he's going to say, it goes against the belief of every single Muslim.
Every night, when a third of the night remains, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descends to the lowest heavens and He says out, He calls out.
He calls himself a scholar, a mufti, but what he just said contradicts the basic belief of the Muslim. And do not say He comes down in a way that befits His majesty. Coming up and down is physical. It's among the attributes of the creation. Just like you would never say Allah has a son in the way that befits Him, you would never say that He comes down or that He has a body or that He has body parts in a way that befits Him. Nothing is physical about Allah. So what does the hadith actually mean? I'm going to explain it and I'm going to provide evidence from real scholars of Ahlus Sunnati wal Jama'ah. The hadith that he's referring to is called Hadith AnNuzoul. It's an authentic hadith. However, we must remember that Arabic is very different than English, and anyone who studied Arabic knows this. What he did is he tried to explain the hadith, but he said something very wrong, something that does not befit Allah, and that is not the meaning of the hadith. According to him, Allah comes up and down. This is not the belief of the Muslims. What kind of belief is this? Does he think when he goes outside during the last third of the night that Allah is somewhere in the sky? A'udhu billah. In reality, it's an angel that Allah orders to come down, and I'm going to give the evidence for this. Firstly, the best way to explain a hadith is by using another hadith or using the Quran. I'm going to use both. First, I'll start with the hadith. This is an authentic narration of the same hadith, Hadith AnNuzoul, and it's narrated by An-Nasa'i. In this narration, the Prophet ﷺ, he says, ثُمَّ يَأْمُرُ مُنَادِيًا يُنَادِي, which means that Allah Ta'ala appoints an angel to call out. And then the angel says what means, is there anyone making dua? Allah would accept their dua. Is there anyone asking for forgiveness? Allah would forgive them. And so on. This authentic narration of the same hadith explains the meaning of the other one. And if you want to argue after that and say it clearly says yanzilu, you clearly don't know Arabic. If you did know Arabic, you would know that one can say bana al-amiru al-madinata, which literally means the king built the city. It doesn't mean that the king himself went and built the city. He didn't build anything with his hands. Rather, he ordered for the city to be built. And we use similar ways of communicating in English. And there are so many scholars who said in their books clearly that Hadith AnNuzoul does not refer to Allah going up and down, because Allah Ta'ala is not attributed with moving, nor is He attributed with stillness, because both of those are creations. Allah is not a body, and He's not like us. He's not like His creations in any way. I could go on and mention so many books and scholars, but this video would be over 10 minutes. As for the proof from the Quran, Allah said, لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ, which means Allah does not resemble anything He created in any way whatsoever. And we know without a doubt that the angels, they come down from the heavens. They live in the heavens. Allah said in the Quran, تَنَزَّلُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ وَالرُّوحُ فِيهَا, which means the angels, they come down during the night of Al-Qadr. We know this without a doubt that the angels, they come down from the heavens to the earth. So how can someone after that say that Allah, the creator of the angels, the creator of everything, how can they say He's like the angels? How can they say He comes up and down? This does not befit Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this clip is just one of many that I have of this man saying things that go against the belief of the Muslims. May Allah guide him, and may Allah guide whomever went astray because of this man. Ameen.